Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Karishma Attar, and this video is video number 5 in our essential series of how IGCSE Global Perspective responses are marked by Cambridge examiners. And today we are tackling question 2A, the research evaluation powerhouse worth 8 marks. And this is where many students lose crucial points because they miss Cambridge's hidden evaluation formula. So after watching this video, you will master 1. The Cambridge purpose link formula, how to connect every evaluation point directly to the research purpose for maximum level 4 marks. 2. The balanced evaluation strategy, that is how to identify and explain both strengths and weaknesses using source 3 evidence systematically. 3. The wide range technique, how to cover multiple evaluative factors, that is sample size, methodology, bias, validity, rather than just describing what happened. Learners who apply this structured approach typically gain 5 to 6 marks extra on question 2A, double of which is approximately a jump by one single grade, that is C to B or B to A, according to the marking thresholds, just from knowing how examiners mark you. Over the series of 12 videos, I have broken down every single question type. I have already covered the question 1A and B. You can check the playlist in the description. Question 1C, question 1D. This video is all about question 2A. Then you have question 2B in upcoming videos, so you need to subscribe to this channel. Question 3, question 4, plus full breakdown of individual report and team project marking. Each video will show you real student examples, actual Cambridge marking, and the exact techniques that work. Let me tell you about one of my students, Fatima. She was a hardworking year 11 student who came to me frustrated after consistently scoring level 1 to 2 marks, that is around 3 to 4 marks on question 2A. Fatima said, I can see the problems with the research in source 3. I know about sample sizes and bias, but when I write my evaluation, I always get 2 to 3 marks out of 8. The examiner says my answer lacks clear links to research purpose. She showed me her latest practice answer. Her response was, the research has some strengths and weaknesses. The sample size of 100 people is quite small, which is a weakness. The research used surveys, which is good because you can get lots of data quickly. However, there might be bias because people might not tell the truth about their eating habits. Now, the result for this answer was 3 marks out of 8. That is level 2. I could see Fatima understood research evaluation basics, but she was missing the Cambridge purpose link formula. And here's how I transformed her approach. So I showed Fatima the actual Cambridge marking criteria for question 2A, and I revealed the massive difference between levels. Cambridge states candidates are expected to explain why some factors are strengths and why others are weaknesses, using evidence from the source. It is expected that candidates will clearly set their evaluations against the purpose of this research. The crucial phrase here is against the purpose. Cambridge doesn't want generic research evaluation. They want purpose-specific evaluation. And let me break down what each level actually demands. For level 1, that is 1 to 2 marks, you may describe the research purpose but don't connect evaluation to it. For level 2, that is 3 to 4 marks, largely describe evaluative points with some support but less clear links to the purpose. Level 3, that is 5 to 6 marks, range of evaluative points that are related to the purpose and supported from the source. And level 4, that is 7 to 8 marks, wide range of evaluative points consistently explained with the purpose in focus. Fatima was stuck at level 2 because she was evaluating research generically, not purposefully. The jump to level 4 requires every evaluation to directly address how it affects the research purpose. So I taught Fatima what I call Cambridge purpose link formula, the level 4 response. The 3-step process. 1. The purpose check. Identify exactly what this research is trying to find out. 2. The factor evaluation. Assess whether each research factor helps or hinders achieving that purpose. The third one is purpose impact. That is, explain specifically how the strengths or weaknesses affects the researcher's ability to achieve this purpose. And here's how Fatima transformed her answer using this formula. So Fatima's top level answer looked like this. The research aims to determine whether people enjoy growing their own food, seeking representative data about public attitudes towards home gardening. That was purpose check. Now, the next part of the answer, that is factor evaluation plus purpose impact, which says the sample size of 100 participants is a significant weakness against this purpose because such a small sample cannot provide reliable insights about most people's preferences as the research aims to discover. Source 3 acknowledges this limitation by stating the sample may not be representative of the wider population, directly undermining the researcher's ability to make generalizable claims about public enjoyment of gardening. Factor evaluation plus purpose impact, the next part looks like, however, the use of structured surveys represents a strength for this purpose because they enable systematic data collection about personal preferences, with source 3 noting that surveys allow researchers to gather standardized responses, which supports the researcher's goal of measuring public attitudes consistently. The researchers' decision to recruit only from gardening centers create a critical sampling bias, weaknesses against the purpose. As source 3 reveals, participants were already interested in gardening, meaning the research cannot achieve the aim of understanding whether most people enjoy growing foods, since it systematically excludes those who might not enjoy gardening. Look at the answer. The result was 8 out of 8 marks, that is level 4. Why? Because notice how Fatima's level 4 answer balances both strengths and weaknesses. And that is what Cambridge specifically wants, a wide range of evaluative points for both strengths and benefits. Now the balance strategy which you can use is 1. Identify 2 to 3 clear strengths from source 3. 2. Identify 2 to 3 clear weaknesses from source 3. And 3. Link each directly to the research purpose. So use source 3 evidence to support each evaluation. While you do that, common factors that you have to evaluate is 1. When you look at the sources, look at the sample size. If it's too small versus manageable. Look at the sampling method, that is representative versus biased. Look at data collection method, that is systematic versus unreliable. Look at question design, that is clear versus leading or confusing in case if the questions are mentioned in the source. Otherwise, you have to read between the lines and figure out. Also look at participants' honesty, that is reliable responses versus social desirability bias. And the last point is researchers' objectivity, that is whether basically vested interest, whether the researcher has any particular interest into certain outcomes. The secret here is don't just identify these factors, explain how each impacts the ability to achieve its stated purpose. So the difference between level 3 and level 4 response is the wide range requirement by Cambridge. And notice how level 4 response cover multiple evaluated dimensions. I hope this video will help you write a great response for question 2. Subscribe to this channel for more such videos. Be notified about future videos in this series. Thank you.